Let's look at fartcoin. Fartcoin. How many of you know fartcoin? Fartcoin is it's a cryptocurrency. Okay, I already have some markup here. Let me clean all of this. All right, so let us see what is happening with fartcoin. Those of you that trade crypto, you join me and listen attentively to how I analyze the market like a pro. And this is what I do consistently on daily basis. All right, so see what you do. First of all, I like to go to the weekly time frame. What am I doing at the weekly time frame? I just want to get my trading range. Now when I look at the weekly time frame, I see that this is a clear break of structure to the downside. All right, this is a clear break of structure to the downside. So I have this high that created the break of structure, and then I have this low. All right, so you can see that what price has begun to retrace, and then getting to this area, it start what coming down again. All right, good, it start coming down again. So I am very much interested in this bearish leg, this bearish leg here. Okay, I'm very much interested in this bearish leg, but I don't know until I go to the daily time frame. It will be very clear on the daily time frame, because I want to see the most current trend of the market. All right, the most current trend of the market. Now let us go to the daily time frame. Let us see what we can have there. Now here on the daily time frame, good. Here on the daily time frame, you see that particular leg, that is this one like this. You see it now. I think we'll have a structure here. Now, studying market structure very well, I understand that this is a clear break of structure. That is the first break of structure, which we'll call what? The change of character. Let me delete this guy. All right, that is a change of character. Now, a change of character does not mean that the market has reversed, except we have a confirmation, and the confirmation is to see a break of structure also to that same direction. All right, so we want to see a change of character and then a break of structure to the same direction to say that we are now what? Bearish, to understand our bias. Now let us see, there is a break of structure here. This guy is a break of structure. Now I have now had what? Two break of structure to the downside, telling me that my bias is now what? Bearish. All right, so let's keep marking the breaks of structure. Now there's still another break of the third one. All right, we have what? The third break of structure. Then this, let's see, no, to me this is not a break of structure. All right, according to my market structure rule, this is not a break of structure, so I delete this guy. I don't need it. All right, so we only have what? Three valid break of structure to what? The downside. All right, so now I don't like to use trend line because I don't use it for anything. Just marking this three break of structure, I have understood that my bias is what? Bearish. So now that we are bearish, I am going what? To the 1 hour time frame to mark out my point of interest, and my point of interest is what? They are bearish order block. That's my point of interest. I don't trade breaker block, I don't trade fair value gap. Fair value gap is only as a confluence to mark my valid what? Order block. All right, so what I do now is to go to the 1 hour time frame. I use 1 hour time frame for that. We are looking for what? Remember, we're looking for what? A bearish order block. Now you zoom in. Sorry about that, sir. Now you zoom in, and then we're looking for bearish. Okay, let's see. Remember, fair value gap would be what? Would be our confluence to mark our what? Order block. Now at this point, this area, I see that what we have what? A fair value, a very small fair value gap. Very small fair value gap. All right, so this is an order block. This is an order block. So if I'm to market this guy, boom. But what happened? You see that price has in one way or the other come back to that order block, and it has what? Played out. All right, so what is it telling me? Because it has played out, I don't like to trade second touch of an order block. The first touch is actually the stronger move. So I don't like to trade second touch. This is just like kind of what second touch, so I don't like to trade it. For me, this other block has been what mitigated, so I'm deleting it, deleting this guy. So now it has been mitigated. Let us look for another one that has not been mitigated. Okay, let us see. We'll place our chart here, our line here, and then we'll go back. All these areas, they have all been mitigated. They have all been mitigated. Boom, except this guy. This guy is fresh. Look at this guy here. It's fresh, and it what it created, what it broke structure. Number one, it broke structure. It also have a clean imbalance, or fair, people call it fair value gap or imbalance, whatever. It's just what a gap, a clean gap with displacement. You see that now this other block here is valid because all the criteria to get a valid order block are available and present. All right, so what makes an order block valid is, first of all, the order block must align with the trend of the market. Okay, it's a bearish order block. Secondly, the order block broke structure. This is a break of structure. All right. Thirdly, the order block has a clean imbalance, a fair value gap. All right, it has a fair value gap, and this order block has not been mitigated. So this is what a valid order block. All right, so what I do is now I will wait. Listen guys, in this game, waiting is a virtue. Waiting is a virtue. You don't play with it. I will wait, except maybe the market does something like this. Maybe as it's going down like this, it come back and it broke structure again to the downside. All right, giving me a clean fair value gap and an unmitigated order block. Okay, except something like this happen. But for now, since such a thing has not happened, I am going to mark out this my order block, which I just did, and then I will stay there. So what I will do is, at this level is just to set an alert, and then I go out and I just go about with my day, with my daily routine. Okay, and then I'll set alert on this area, waiting for price like this, waiting for price to eventually come to this area. Then I will look for my confirmation pattern before shorting the market. If I didn't get my confirmation pattern, I am not selling the market. So that is it. It is as simple as that. That is what my analysis on fartcoin. So for now, we are going to wait, guys. So that is it. If this video is educative and you find it interesting, please do it to subscribe and stay active on my channel. All right, you can ask questions as well, and I promise to answer your questions and make videos for clarity. Thank you very much, and God bless you. I love you. All right.